So the first project up is a project I'm doing with Nick from Worthy Painting. It's a pre-heresy Lucius from Emperor's Children. He was the ultimate swordmaster, a real legend with a blade, and he fought his way out of a cave of spiders at one point in the Horus Heresy books. And as a result, he carried for a while this spider arm, an arachnid sort of spiky spider arm with him. And I've got a whole bunch of spider arm bits from the Warhammer Orcs kit that I'll be using to fashion a spidery leg-like blade for him. And he'll have that in one hand, and the other hand he'll have his own personal stylized sword, which is going to be fashioned out of several different swords. Got a whole bunch of Grey Knight swords here, and some Blood Angels chain swords and power swords there, and some other Warhammer swords as well. And with all these different little parts, we're going to make this big rapier blade and give him a sort of like Errol Flynn fencer type look to him. Pre-heresy, so it will be based off the Forge World pre-heresy models. You've got the Forge World pre-heresy jetpack there, nice industrial look to it, and these wonderful, I think these are Mark 4, maybe they're Mark 5. No, sorry, Mark 4 or 5. And the pre-heresy heads from that era, and I really love that design. So we can get a close up. With a really cool big design. It's awesome. Okay, so the second project we've got going on is a true scale size Gabriel Seth fighting a duel to the death with some Dark Eldar. So we've got the some base work here that we're currently working off, and I've ordered up a whole set of Chapter House True Scale minis. Now, just thought I'd do a quick review here of what is on the go. So let's have a look. They came in today, and there's a set of 5, and here are the legs. So as you can see, there are 5 different legs, really nicely detailed, just a little bit of mold lines, but not very much, a little bit of fluff, and just shave some of that off, but the detail is fantastic. And then this is the other set of legs here, so that's 6 in total actually, which is exciting. You've got a kneeling set. And I'm not sure which one I'll be using, but regardless, I have to put studs all over the legs to create that that Flesh Terrors Gabriel Seth look. So that will be a fun part of the job. Here are the chests. They're a little bit awkward to show because they're attached sideways. There's some really nice torso detail, and the sort of pecs there. No, not pecs, 6-pack, the abs. I really like that way that it comes down. So that's the Chapter House torsos. Not that much a fan of the backpacks, but I like that they're different, and I applaud them for that. And I'm a big fan of the GW backpack style. So these are interesting. We'll see how we go using them. I'm not quite sure if we're using them at the moment. Nicely studded. They've got a bit of a pre-heresy feel, really. Be useful. They're really big. Let me just show you the size comparison between this Forge World backpack and the Chapter House backpack. Much bigger. Of course, they are true scale. Shoulder pads. Now these are interesting. This is what I like about these shoulder pads, is they're so different. I love this stud. Usually the studs that you see are like, hemispherical, where these are more like spiky. That's really cool. Really nice detail, just a little bit of cleanup. Some of those shoulder pads for Gabriel Seth. So that's the Gabriel Seth project, and then he'll be fighting some Dark Eldar. We'll get on with that very soon. There'll be updates starting. And third on the go is this awesome Skarbrand model that we'll be putting together, based on Ultra Forge's Lesser Demon, or Demon, whatever they're called. It's not quite the size of a Forge World Great Bloodthirster, but it's certainly huge. It's at least the size of a GW Bloodthirster with a very different look. Now I've seen this conversion done online, so this is not an original idea, but it will be, hopefully, a original execution. The idea is to use the Balrog parts from the Lord of the Rings Balrog, and use the wings, and use the head pieces, use the headpiece there to create the sort of corn demon look of the head, and then use the body parts here and here to complete the effect. And then you go in and quantify it, so corn badges and different Warhammer style elements and things. Maybe cut down some of this armor. This is the original Ultraforge head, which I don't think suits the Khorne look, but the horns do, so we'll take the horns off and put them on the Balrog head. So that's the conversion I saw online. So here are some Balrog wings, and then we can compare those to the newly released Terrorgeist wings, which are pretty awesome. And I think quite apt for this conversion, because he did get his wings shredded when he was thrown into the warp for hundreds of years by Khorne himself. So that's it for the commission updates. Going to get started on these, pumping them out over the next couple of weeks. Have them finished hopefully by the end of May, early June, and then start on some new stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the comments as always, and I'm glad you are finding the videos entertaining. I'll get over this cold, and I will talk to you very soon. Cheers!